Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Enjoyable Garden channel. I hope you are all keeping warm and inspired this season. Today, we are elevating our perspective, literally, as we explore the art of sophisticated winter patio design from a breathtaking bird's-eye view. Why watch this video? Because we're unlocking the secrets to creating outdoor spaces that are not just functional in the cold, but visually stunning from every angle. If you love refined aesthetics and innovative garden design, please don't forget to support us by subscribing to the channel and liking this video. Let's soar above the ordinary. The aerial layout strategy defining the winter architecture from above. When designing for winter, the aerial perspective reveals the true bones of your garden. Unlike summer, where lush foliage hides structural lines, winter lays everything bare. We begin by establishing a strong geometric layout that looks impeccable from a second-story window or a drone's lens. Think of your patio as a canvas where pathways and zones create a harmonious painting. We focus on clean lines and distinct zones that remain visible even under a light dusting of snow, ensuring visual interest remains high year-round. Central fire pit focal points anchoring the space with warmth. A fire feature is not just a source of heat, it is the beating heart of a winter patio. From an aerial view, the fire pit acts as a magnetic center, drawing the eye and organizing the seating arrangement around it. We choose designs that are sculptural and substantial, elements that look like modern art even when unlit. Whether it is a linear gas fireplace or a round artisanal bowl, it must command attention and promise comfort against the chill. evergreen structure and textural contrast with year-round greenery. Winter design relies heavily on evergreen architecture. Without the distraction of summer blooms, the textures of conifers, boxwoods, and hollies take center stage. We use these plants to create walls, frames, and sculptural moments that define the patio's boundaries. Mixing needle-leaved pines with glossy broadleaf evergreens creates a sophisticated tapestry of green that looks lush even in January. This is how we combat the winter gray, by curating a palette of resilient, verdant life. Ambient lighting mastery illuminating the winter darkness. As daylight fades early, lighting becomes the most critical tool in our design arsenal. We are not just lighting for visibility, we are lighting for drama and mood. We employ a layered approach, uplighting trees to highlight their skeletal beauty, low-level path lights for safety and guidance, and warm, integrated LED strips under benches for a floating effect. This chiaroscuro effect transforms the garden into a mysterious and enchanting landscape once the sun sets. Sophisticated furniture selection curating weather-resistant elegance. Furniture in winter must be as tough as it is beautiful. We select pieces with clean, modern silhouettes made from materials like powder-coated aluminum, teak, or high-density resin wicker that can withstand moisture and temperature drops. The key is in the textiles, using high-performance fabrics in deep, sophisticated tones like charcoal, navy, or forest green. These darker hues absorb heat and ground the space visually against the often stark, pale winter backdrop. cozy textiles and layering softening the cold with texture. To make a winter patio truly inviting, we must soften the hard edges with layers of tactile comfort. This is where the concept of cocooning comes into play. We layer chunky knit blankets, sheepskin throws, and velvet texture outdoor pillows. These soft elements introduce warmth and luxury, inviting you to sink in and stay a while. The visual contrast between a rough stone patio and a soft, cream-colored wool throw is the essence of sophisticated winter styling. Seasonal container gardens, winter florals in elegant planters. Even in the depths of winter, containers offer an opportunity for living art. We move away from the riotous color of summer and embrace a more restrained architectural planting style. We use oversized, frost-proof pots in materials like lead, zinc, or stone. Inside, we plant structures, a central dwarf conifer surrounded by trailing ivy, silver dusty miller, or vibrant winter berries. These arrangements are like sculptures, providing focus and life at eye level. Shelter and overhead structures defining the ceiling of the outdoor room. To create a true room outside, you need a ceiling. Pergolas, verandas, or cantilevered umbrellas provide this essential sense of enclosure. In winter, these structures do more than shade. They psychologically shelter us from the vastness of the sky. We enhance these structures with retractable canvas or louvered roofs that allow us to control the elements, letting in the precious winter sun or blocking a cold drizzle. Vertical gardening in winter, utilizing walls for winter interest. When floor space is premium, or simply to add depth, we look to the walls. Vertical gardening in winter isn't about blooming walls, it's about texture and structure. We use trellises with climbing ivy or evergreen jasmine to create living wallpaper. These green backdrops insulate the space visually and acoustically, dampening the hollow sounds of winter and creating a cozy, wrapped effect. Refined hardscaping, the foundation of winter elegance. In winter, the ground beneath your feet becomes a major visual element. We prioritize high-quality hardscaping materials that offer color and texture when wet or frosty. Natural stone like bluestone, travertine, or granite provides a timeless, elegant base. We pay attention to the laying pattern, herringbone, French pattern, or large format grid, as these geometric details become highly visible from our aerial perspective when the garden is dormant. Strategic heating solutions, invisible comfort and warmth. Beyond the fire pit, we need effective, sometimes invisible, heating sources to make the space truly usable. Infrared heaters mounted on pergolas or walls are efficient and discreet. Unlike gas heaters that heat the air, infrared heats the objects and people directly, making them perfect for breezy winter nights. We position these strategically over dining and lounging zones to create heat cones of comfort. winter dining setups, al fresco dining in the cold. There is something uniquely magical about dining outdoors in winter. The hot food, the crisp air, the steam rising from cups. We set the stage with a robust dining table, perhaps in teak or concrete, that anchors the space. The table setting itself becomes a landscape. Heavy linen runners, stoneware plates, and amber glassware that glows in the candlelight. We create a tablescape that feels rich and hearty, matching the season's culinary mood. Small space solutions, big style for tiny terraces. Not everyone has a sprawling estate, but small spaces can be the gems of winter design. On a balcony or small terrace, every inch counts. We use the jewel box approach, treating the space as a singular, precious display. A single, stunning armchair, a petite fire bowl, and one large statement plant can create a complete vignette. The enclosed nature of small spaces actually works in our favor, retaining heat and creating a naturally cozy, protected microclimate. The holiday transition, subtle festive elegance. As winter progresses, the patio naturally hosts holiday celebrations. We approach this with a whisper, not a shout. Instead of garish decorations, we opt for natural, botanical festivity. Think garlands of fresh pine and cedar draped loosely over railings, oversized wreaths of magnolia leaves, and bowls of pine cones. We stick to a neutral palette, greens, whites, browns, and metallics, creating a festive look that is sophisticated and timeless, seamlessly transitioning from Christmas to New Year's and beyond. Maintenance and practicality keeping the design pristine. A beautiful design must be maintainable. In winter, this means dealing with moisture, debris, and frost. We design with practicalities in mind, specifying furniture covers that are custom-fitted and neutral in color, so they don't look like eyesores when in use. We also plan for storage, integrated deck boxes or hidden compartments, to quickly stow away pillows before a storm. Design is only successful if it works for your lifestyle. Conclusion and call to action elevating your winter lifestyle. As we conclude our aerial journey over these sophisticated winter spaces, remember that the cold season is not a time to retreat indoors, but an invitation to experience your home in a new way. With the right layout, warmth, and styling, your patio can become a magical winter sanctuary. I hope these ideas inspire you to step out and embrace the chill with elegance. Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, please leave a comment, share with your